Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Megan Batchelor. 4 days after Letitia Reimer was stabbed and killed in Abbotsford and another young woman was seriously injured, friends of the man accused in the attack are coming forward. They're saying they were shocked by the incident and say it was out of character for the young man charged. Camille Carmali spoke to them today and joins me now. Camille?
So, Megan, I spoke to the two friends of Gabriel Klein. They say they knew a completely different person than the one who allegedly killed a 13-year-old girl this week. In fact, they wanted to speak to the media to try and paint a different picture of their friend. They called him kind. They said he would go out of his way for people and that he was always had a smile on his face. They say he was religious, too. Here's more from friends Jordan Reed and Nathaniel Spidell.
I thought it was important for the truth to be known about his character. This is out of character.
I mean, if I could ask him one thing, it'd just be why. I mean, it's crazy, and the fact of the matter is people are labeling him as some monster now, and that's just not the person I knew.
It sounds like those two were shocked by this incident. How did they know Gabriel Klein?
So that's an interesting story. The two said they know very little about Klein's earlier life. They knew him for a few months before the stabbing took place. Spidell met Klein at Covenant House. It's a shelter and outreach center for young people in downtown Vancouver. They both lived there for a period of time, and he says they became best friends. He says Klein avoided trouble at all costs, never carried any weapons, and followed the rules at the shelter. And he also had a very close relationship to his mother. His friends say Klein also smoked pot and only pot, but a few weeks before the stabbing, his friends say Klein believed he'd smoked pot that had been tampered with acid. That's when they say everything changed.
He was just didn't want to trust anyone anymore. He was paranoid. He was just worried what was in that stuff, whatever he smoked. He was worried about because he didn't feel the same after that. I was worried, because I didn't know what had happened and stuff. And when I did hear the news, yeah, it's pretty traumatizing.
Now, Spidell says they plan to stay by their friend no matter what happens next. They hope to visit him as soon as possible and offer their support, Megan.
Thanks, Camille. Camille Carmali reporting for us tonight.